Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 24 Days of Sonic. Today is day 13, and it's been a few years since I did day 12, and I'm ready to get back into it. A lot has changed. I've moved around and stuff, but one thing that hasn't has my love for Sonic, and we're playing some Sonic Blast on the Game Gear. This game also came out in the Master System, and I was going to play that one on one of the many compilations I have of it. But uh, a lot of hardware was acting up on me, and the emulator I had for the Master System was really acting up, so I went with the Game Gear one. This was released in 1996, late 96 actually, along the same time Sonic 3D Blast was released on the Genesis. So you can see it got a lot of inspiration from it. Um, and also, you can assume that from the Donkey Kong Country series, how those games look. They tried to emulate that on for Sonic for 3D Blast and this, and for an 8-bit Game Gear game and slash Master System game, this game looks amazing in my opinion. I can't believe they were able to do this on such limited hardware. Um, this is an easy game. Most people would probably agree. It's easy. It's very short, which I can't understand why people would complain because it's on a handheld, being the Game Gear. And considering the Game Gear's batteries lasted maybe 45 minutes. Not bad that you can play it through a game in that amount of time, and a Sonic game, and a game that's pretty fun. Um, you'll see here. This is where I got a little stuck. I forgot what this game added, and it did add something that's pretty cool, and you'll see it here in a second after I completely forget how to get around in this. There's little stars and sparks that came off him. That's his double jump. Sonic now has a double jump in this game, and it helps a lot. It does help you navigate and get around a lot of the terrain and stuff in the different zones and acts. One thing about this, I think the Chaos Emeralds, you collect them via finding little special posts, like rings, almost like special rings you find throughout the levels. So here's our first Robotnik battle. They're not too hard. Basically, at every one of his machines, he has a big glass thing covering him, and that's where your target emphasis needs to be. Hit that a few times, and he'll go away. But anywhere else you hit on it will not count as a hit. As you can see, you have to hit that the glass, I guess, windshield, and there you go. Bit as easy. Only 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in actually, and do the first zone pretty fast. Usually in Sonic games, that's how it is. The first zone is very fast and gets you, used to the mechanics. But that's pretty much how most of this game is. Um, and for me, it's a lot of fun. And unlike Sonic 3 and Knuckles, this desert zone isn't that much of a problem. The music in this game is also very good, in my opinion. I think it's one of the best Sonic soundtracks on a handheld, right there with Sonic Pocket Neo, uh, and the Sonic 1 on the Game Gears. Those are probably some of my favorite chiptune Sonic themes, not counting Sonic 3 and Sonic 2. Those have all some really good audio soundtracks as well. Another thing in this game, and I don't know by off the top of my head what other games also had it. I know uh, a few of them did. When you get hit, you don't lose all of your rings. I think they go in, increments of like 9 or 10. So if you go in with like 50 rings and you get hit, you're gonna have 40 plus or 40 left. And right there, you'll see that ring up there. That was a special stage, I believe, to get a Chaos Emerald. Now, this Robotnik battle is probably my favorite in the series, only for what it is, not necessarily for how it plays or the mechanics. And excuse me, you're gonna see that come up, and it's to me, it's very funny. It's very meme-ish. Another thing, unlike the early or handheld titles, they give you a lot of rings um, in boss battle stages and acts. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 on the Game Gear didn't give you any. So here we go. We get Robotnik, aka Son Goku, on the flying Nimbus with the power pole. Only thing we're missing is Sonic being supersonic. It could be Goku and Vegeta here. Or maybe he is. Maybe he's just Super Saiyan Blue right now. You never know. But yeah, the Sonic franchise has made a lot of, whether intentional or unintentional, homages to the Dragon Ball franchise, which is one of my favorite franchises in all of history. And there you go. Down goes Son Robotnik. Now, this zone gives you a lot of alternate paths to take. Um, and this zone in particular, for me at least, the double jump is a godsend. It gets me out of so many things. I guess if any earlier Sonic game I would get into speedrunning would be this and probably Sonic Pocket Color. Um, but yeah, this seems like it would be fun to do, especially with double jump. Um, but yeah, if I ever got into that this would be one of the games I'd probably do. Also, my recording I completely messed up, and when I recorded, I had was recording, the microphone was open, and I didn't know that because if I did, I would have just done it a live recording, let's play style. Um, but since I didn't initially plan on that, there wasn't much talking in it. But there are some things you hear, so I had to. There was a lot of editing I had to do. I had to edit the next act that I played. I had to cut out the first act because there was a lot of background noise in it, which wasn't a problem because I died anyway. So, but yeah, this is the first one of these I've done in a while. So, just trying to get in the back, get back in the thick of things. Plus I'm using some new software, um, and definitely a lot of new hardware. I'm using a new laptop and new headsets. And I'm using an older capture card that I haven't used before, and some of the future ones I'm going to be doing. Plus, I'm going to be investing in a new capture card that has both composite and HDMI in and out for some future projects. Yeah, big disappointment though for me in this is the fact that the spin dash does not at all to me feel. Yeah, you can hear I died. But the spin dash doesn't really do its doesn't really have its full revs and feel like it's doing anything special. And it did in Sonic 1 on the Game Gear. Not Sonic 1, Rolling the Ball did, but in other Game Gear games I remember it did. Um, this one, it really doesn't feel like it. But I can forgive it because the double jump is just, it's awesome. This is where I decide, okay, maybe let's just be patient for a little bit. Not trying to have to play the level again. And it's not so much playing it again because I died, it's playing against because I was just impatient. See, that's a part where I didn't worry about getting too many of the rings back because I didn't lose every ring I had. And there you go. That is it for Act 2. And this is the final act that I played for this. That's what you don't see the act and stuff because I had to cut the original play out. Not really because I died, but because there was a lot of background noise. I was running the dishwasher and an alarm set on my phone. So, but yeah, I died horribly, which was actually a blessing because it basically showed me what I was doing wrong approaching this boss. But yeah, the double jump needed. And right here is where we have our next Robotnik battle. And you float on this thing, and it's cool you can hit that. But if you jump early, first of all, the hit detection there is horrible for you. Because when he comes back down, he lands right on you. And he comes up right on where you are too. So with this one, you want to time when he's about to throw that rock because if you jump right onto it like that, you're going to take damage. Like I just did twice there. Like I did 3 times there. So right there, this is what you want to do. Wait, he throws it, boom, get a hit, reset. Not like that. And instead of just running to the right or left, you want to jump. You want to get that extra momentum to escape him because he will hit you. And there you go. That is Zone 3's Robotnik boss battle. I had a lot of fun doing this again. I hope everybody else did as well.